Mission First Tactical is the official tactical accessories provider for the Talking Lead podcast and the Leadhead Brigade. Use the code LEADHEAD for an exclusive 20% discount on all orders.
Well, hello, everyone, and welcome to Lefty's Neighborhood. This is the Talking Lead podcast, and we are glad to be here. We are glad to have you, Leadheads. I guess I could switch our camera view there, couldn't I?
I like that intro. That slaps.
Did you like that?
That was awesome.
I thought you'd heard that before.
No, not since the last time. No, that must be new.
He upgraded.
No, that's 12, 13 years, man. That's our intro.
Oh, then maybe you didn't play it last time I was here. Maybe that's what
Probably didn't. I don't think we did StreamYard last time.
No, we didn't.
Yeah. Okay.
It's new StreamYard, and I'm able to do some things to help me on the back end editing there. So
Love
there
it.
you go. So that voice that you hear, Leadheads, that is Tyler Patner, and Tyler is joining us because we have a giveaway to do today. We're going to give away an Air Force Air Guns via Pyramid Air. And Tyler, right? Aren't you Pyramid Air?
Yeah. Most days of the week.
Okay.
Yeah, I just found out about this giveaway like a day ago. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
this is one of those. This is one of those situations where Ton does stuff and doesn't tell anybody.
Oh, okay.
Which is
Well,
okay. I don't mind.
It's been months.
It's coming from AirForce Air Guns. We're giving away a full escape package. And we just visited Tyler over at the Pyramid Air Cup, where
There
we were blowing up a bunch of crap and harassing him while he was being productive and working while I was not.
So there, Ton has cleared it up for me.
Yeah, me too. I feel like I'm in the know now.
Yeah,
So
we're in the know now. So the Air Force Air Guns is from Air Force Air Guns. So thank you, Air Force Air Guns, for providing the Escape. Is it a .25 caliber? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's a 25 caliber escape. The one I helped design when I was working at Air Force Air Guns. It's the survival air gun. Gun of the year, 3 years in a row. It's a whole lot of whoop ass and a little bitty package.
Have you got a picture of it?
It is.
I think I made a post on the social medias. So you guys have seen it there. We've advertised it, but this was just for the GOA attendees that got one of our challenge coins. And I think I've got a picture of it right here. I can.
Yeah, I can pull it up on the website if you need me to.
I was trying to pull it up on Pyramid Air, but you know.
Is it standard escape, Tom?
Yeah, it's escape. We're actually doing the package with the scope and bipod.
Scope and yeah, so it's kind of cool.
Should get that picture instead of just the gun, though.
How's that? Did that show up?
There it is.
Wow.
Yeah, so there it is, right there. So, and that's a beautiful gun, just in general. It's sleek, it's sexy looking. I really like it. I need one of those, but it comes with the bipod, the optic, as Ton said there, the mount, and is it coming with any pellets or anything? Does it come with ammo?
I don't.
I'm sure we could make that happen.
We could probably get that to happen.
I might know a guy.
We know a guy. We
Okay.
know a guy.
I mean, they need some pews to put in there, some little drops of freedom, and then also to have you something to shoot at. Ton at Firebird Targets is providing.
We're going to do. Yes, we're going to do the new signal markers that we debuted at Pyramid Air, along with a pack of 65s. So you get to try out our new signal markers that we just showed off. It's a color burst of chalk, along with our Firebird 65 bios. So you'll get the escape package, the scope, the bipod, signal markers, and a pack of Firebird 65s.
Very cool.
Okay.
Let's
Make
see
a
what
big
Well,
mess.
These are the IR ones, so
Oh yeah, the
you can
65
see them with
hours.
the night visions.
Yeah.
They're fun.
Those are the fun ones.
So also in this episode, we are going to talk about the signal markers that Ton just referenced. They haven't really released those yet to the public, but he did debut them at the Pyramid Air Challenge, and we're going to talk about that. And maybe you've got some video that we might show. And
Yeah, we blew up a lot of crap.
we're not going to do it in studio.
That'd be loud.
Did you look at that video that I sent you, Ton, with one of the listeners, what they did with their...
Yes, with the throwing knife.
Okay, I wasn't going to mention it because that is not recommended on the...
Not unless you could throw a knife from 50 feet away. It's not recommended.
Yeah, but it does work.
It does work, and I've actually done it. I've done it with the throwing knife and an axe.
Oh, gosh.
But it is, remember, minimum safety distance is 50 feet.
50 feet.
Remember that.
For everyone, not just the person throwing it.
Yes, because there's people that do stuff.
He sent me a video, another video where he started their bonfire with the Firebird targets. Also,
Oh, that's an idea. I like that.
yeah,
It's good. Ton is like his heart is getting squeezed right now. You know, he's like, "Oh, my boss is gonna kill me."
Again, Firebird Targets does not endorse, recommend, or promote the use of their product in any other way than advertised.
Yes, follow the safety instructions. We do not condone any other use of them.
But the Kablooey Challenge is still in effect. So, you know, if anybody's got a Kablooey Challenge that they would like to either attempt themselves or challenge Ton and I, or, you know, whoever to, maybe you got a friend. I think friends should get involved. I think it should be like a
Tyler.
I don't want to be involved.
Too late. You're in.
Game? Donkey.
Horse?
I do one, you do one. I do one, you do one.
Why would you want a game of horse to take longer by making it a game of donkey? That just sounds terrible.
Well, it's just fun. It's just fun. So yeah, that's what we're doing this episode, Leadheads. But before we do that, we do this little thing where we like to take care of people who have pissed us off over the past week or so, or maybe they just need to be called out, and people need to be aware of the dangers of them being alive, I guess.
Yes.
But we call it the jackwagon train. So, Gunny, bring that train in. I don't know if we did this last time with you or not, Tyler, but here it is.
Hoorah, Semper do or die, hold 'em high at 8th and I. It is time for the Talking Lead Jackwagon of the Week, so brace yourself, baby.
Sue One is a proud sponsor of the Talking Lead podcast and the Leadhead Brigade. Use the code LEADHEAD for a 25% off discount.
All right. So Gunny has brought the train in, and we've got some jackwagons that we must take care of.
Oh, yes, we do.
And I think Ton is just like gearing to go. So unleash the hounds.
Linktree, you bastards. Linktree has gone completely woke. Those tree hugging fur Nazis.
Or you're going to probably have to explain to our listeners what that is, because a lot of them don't have social media.
Okay, Linktree is a source and app that you use on like Instagram or any of your social media. It allows you to put links to other sites like Talking Lead, Pyramid Air, AirForce Air Guns, Firebird Targets. So when someone goes to your bio, to your Instagram site, and you say, hey, visit a link in my bio, you put a Linktree website up there, and they can click on that link, and it lists all of the companies that you work with.
So it's just a quick way for you to reference other things that you're associated with.
Yes, and
on
they
Instagram.
You could put it on Instagram, Facebook, a bunch of other websites. It's an easy way to list all the companies you work with, affiliate programs, and it just gives you a drop-down list of all the websites, quick access links to different products, so
Sure.
your customer base can go to them really quick and easy. They started going completely woke and decided that, okay, we don't want any firearms, okay, any restricted goods, okay, we get it. No drugs, no alcohol, fine with that. No sex pornography, not a big deal. They don't enforce that part because,
But guns aren't restricted. Guns are completely legal.
yeah,
Guns are completely
completely legal, but they do allow everybody else to use them for this Linktree source for any other purpose. But I went on and added a 2A company's apparel website, just their clothing, their hats and shirts. And they decided to ban me. They banned me for restricted goods. They actually, let me see if I screenshotted the picture because they have gone as far as deleting.
So
my-
a T-shirt is restricted now. You can't advertise shirts.
This account has been removed due to breach of our community standards. And
Uh-huh.
to top it off, I went and I was like, are you kidding me? And this is the URL.
CMMG?
cmmg.com/apparel. It is an unsafe website, they said. And so I went into a text message with them on chat and asked why. They said it goes against their community standards for selling restricted goods.
Well, I guess they're looking at the website as a whole.
Correct.
Again, it's stupid. It's ridiculous. But here's the thing: don't use their fucking service. Fuck them.
Yep.
If these
There
people
are-
don't use their service, and the less people that use them, then they'll go out of business.
Yep. So I
Guess what?
removed it and put a nice little post about them on Instagram. I thought it was very nice. And I went and changed their logo to Blow Me or We Blow.
Nice.
And then I posted that on social media.
So is this something you have to pay for?
I actually had the paid subscription. Yeah.
So it's a paid subscription. You're paying for this, but yet they're telling you what you can
Yeah.
put and can't put on there.
Yeah. There's a free version and there's a paid. I was using the paid service so I can have as many links as possible.
Yeah.
And I could promote companies. And I was getting quite a bit of traffic. And you can use the analytics to see how each company was doing and see how much foot traffic and what company needs to be promoted better. And it helps you with your social media. And it tells you who and what age group is going to these links and who's actually using them. And the second I put clothing from a 2A company on there, I get banned. So I hopped on a few other people's websites and I'm like going through.
But I bet if you put like 9line or something like that, that they wouldn't ban that because it's not the
Gun
ultimate website is just clothing. That's all they do. Where CMMG,
actually- Yeah, there's
They
a number of firearms manufacturers that have like separate apparel sites that have a completely different URL for that exact reason.
Yep.
yeah, which is ridiculous. It shouldn't have to be that way.
Nope, but
Couldn't
those
agree
tree
more.
hugging fur Nazis, leftist sons of bitches went and banned me. They can kiss my ass.
I hope they're going to refund your money. That you
Oh no,
paid.
I went ahead and put them up and flagged them as spam on my credit card and went ahead and filed a
Yeah.
complaint because they did go ahead and after they banned me, the payment actually went out this morning. So I flagged it as fraud and filed a complaint with my bank and sent them the letter.
Good for you.
So I went full bore on them. I was like, screw you. And they're
Okay.
like, well, they banned you, canceled my account, locked me out of it, and charged me. So my bank is actually going after them for charging me for it.
Good
I was
deal.
like,
Good.
fuck you guys.
What you should do. I mean, that's exactly how you get back at these people. I mean, because ultimately it's all about the money. And if they're not getting the money,
Yeah.
then they're going to quit their stupid antics.
Yeah.
And, you know, go woke, go broke is not just a catchy saying. It's actual, you know.
And I was like, okay, I'm not going to put
Ask
any.
Bud Light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to put their firearm stuff. I'm just going to put, and I was very specific about the URL. I'm going to put their apparel. So
Yeah, I
pulled
get
it,
it. I
and I'm
understand
like,
what you were
dude,
doing.
you
And the
bastards.
fact that it was just going right to their apparel, but still, these boneheads are looking at the
Oh yeah, and
website. So
it wasn't even loaded. I had put the apparel URL in there and loaded it. The second I loaded it onto the Linktree account, it locked my account.
yeah,
I sent over a message and it hadn't even gone live. It wasn't even live on the website.
it's these algorithms that they're using. You know, it's
And-
not a person, an individual catching this, because
No.
otherwise they would have gone there and say, "Oh, it's just closed." They wouldn't have gone any further. But they got these automated little checkers that'll go in and it checks that, and then it branches off to see what else it's tied to. And
Yeah, it took 12 hours for me to get a human to respond.
oh, you were lucky to even get
Yeah,
get
I
anybody.
got
I was going to say that's not that bad. Yeah.
No, I got a bot. It took an hour for the bot to respond,
Yeah,
and it took 12 hours for a human to respond. And they said since I was promoting illegal and related regulated goods, illegal and regulated goods was their response.
it's not regulated. Food's regulated.
Yeah, they said that they have a zero tolerance policy, and my account has been banned and deleted.
It makes no sense. Regulated. Food's regulated.
Yeah,
That's tough.
Toys are regulated. Tell me something that's not regulated.
yeah, that's exactly it.
Vitamins
I'm
and
like,
minerals
okay,
are regulated.
dude.
It's all regulated. So screw
So,
them.
yeah.
Anyway, what about you, Tyler? You got any jack wagons?
Other
You know,
than
I'm
me.
racking my brain, and I really don't.
While you're thinking
Yeah,
on it, because you'll come up with some.
I will. Yeah.
I'm going with grocery stores. I'm going with food producers because the prices are ridiculous. They keep going up, even though things seem to be getting better. You know, they seem to have leveled out and should be dropping. I think what they're doing is they're gouging. They're getting that one last price hike in before, because they see the silver line. They're like, all right, we can't maintain this anymore. We can't do it. People are catching on. You know, we're just gonna have to do it one last time though. You know, to get that one last bank before we start lowering prices again. But I've seen things go up from before all this price hike started. Say like these peel and eat shrimp, for instance, shrimp, or the ones that are already deveined and peeled. I'll say those. Before all this was going on, they were like $7.95 for a 3-pound bag. You get a 3-pound bag for like $7.95. Guess how much they are now?
$14.99.
$16. Yeah, anywhere from $15 to $16.
What the shit?
They've gone up double
Yeah.
the price
Ooh.
from what they were. And it's not. We were talking about hot sauce today. You know, we were looking at hot sauces.
Yeah.
in hot sauce. I mean, just like everybody has jumped on the bandwagon. It's like, okay, you know, I get it. There was a time when, you know, that was justifiable, but supply chains and you know, all that is back and it's plentiful. It's easy to get now. I don't know. I don't get it.
Well, I'm going to tell you
Everything.
what's going to fix that, though, is if the government comes in and just puts a price lock on everything.
That's
gonna
the last
be
thing
great.
we need. But what we need is, again, leave it in the hands of the consumer
Yep.
and let the consumer decide.
Yep.
Is that because if people stop buying stuff, then they're like, oh, okay, we've priced ourselves out of the market. We've got to adjust.
Nella wafers,
Nilla wafers?
$5 to $6 for a freaking box of Nella wafers. That's some bullshit.
Where they were like $3, $2.79 before.
$1.50 to $2, and now they're $6.
That's ridiculous. It's crazy.
Freaking killing me.
Potato chips, my favorite, my weakness, my kryptonite. Potato chips. You know, you used to get those for, I mean, freaking bag of Doritos, $6. Who's going to pay $6 for a bag of Doritos?
I avoid the grocery store like the plague these days. So
how do you eat?
I don't. That's
Costco.
how you keep this. You know, it's how I stay in shape.
That's how you stay.
Which is not really in shape.
Costco microwave meals.
That's true. Not microwave meals, but yeah, I buy everything in bulk now. So,
well, you know, I get my beef and the majority of my protein, you know, from hunting and then from Whiskey River Beef, sponsors of the Talking Lead podcast, by the way. But I get most of my protein through them. Now they're not doing chicken or anything like that, and you know, I still have to get chicken from the market. And chicken has gone up, but it doesn't seem to have, you know, hit those skyrocket prices. It's still somewhat affordable, but it's still way overpriced. You know, everything's ridiculously priced. So, I mean, and some people, I mean, you got to have what you got to have, and you got to feed your family. So, I mean, you're held hostage. So, people are buying less, I guess, and they're having to, you know, make do with what they've got. So, hopefully, people are learning to do that, and these companies will see that people are spending less. They're not buying as much, and a lot of their product is going bad, sitting on the shelves.
Yeah, I think this was a big push for a lot of people, like during COVID, you know, the 2020, 2021, to actually get into hunting, right? They saw this problem with the supply chain of getting meat and kind of said, I can do this myself, or I want to learn how to do this myself. And so they did. And maybe this will be another good push to see some expansion on the hunting side of the industry.
Maybe, but I kind of doubt it.
Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, people are lazy, right? So I would normally say, yeah, this is not going to happen. But you know, I think the economics still support it in terms of how much meat you'd get off a decent sized deer, or you know.
I mean, without a doubt, it's logical that you go out and hunt and harvest your own protein.
Yeah,
I mean, it's going to be cheaper that way no matter what. But it just, again, the time that it takes, the effort, the knowledge.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can also, I'll take it to a processor, and it's still fairly inexpensive to have it processed for you, which is what I do. I mean, I just don't want to spend the time doing it. Yeah. And then you can get all the cuts done. You can get jerky made. You can get summer sausage made. You can get, you know, whatever. But hunting is definitely, you know, the way to go. And that would be a way to, you know, thumb it at the grocery store industry.
Or we can drag it over to Larry Burton.
Then we're going to have then we're going to have issues with over hunting, and then everybody's limits are going to be cut down. And
well, I suppose that ebbs and flows though, right? And that's okay. You know, it's kind of part of that side of I don't know, like, what do you call that? Agriculture, technically? I don't even know. But yeah, like you know, this is why the bureaus of land management and DNRs exist, right? So let them do their jobs.
Yeah, I agree.
Come pig hunting in Texas.
Yeah, that's probably the cheapest way to get meat for real. Yeah.
Pork.
And there's there are freaking pigs everywhere now. So, you know, walk out.
Those are my jack wagons. I'm sure everybody else can kind of feel the same way about that too. But I've also got another one. So my mower's been down. I've gone back and forth with my mower this season.
He's electrocuted himself while I was on the phone with him.
Oh, jeez.
I got shocked. I had a mild shock. But I've gone back and forth fixing it, you know, changing this out, changing that out. And I just never seem to get it just right. And it's down again. So I can't get it started. So I'm going to have to break down and send it somewhere, I guess. As much as I hate to do that. But I've had this kid mowing my yard the last couple of months. And kind of going back and forth. Yeah, I don't need it this week. Yeah, I need it this week. Because the weather here has been crazy. I mean, it's been like dry and the grass hasn't been growing. So I told him to come cut it this week. And he comes by. He says, yeah. He goes, I'm going to have to raise the blade up because it's so high. I'm going to have to do like 4.5 inch cut. I was like, that's not even cutting it. At that point. He said, well, I can do a bi-weekly mow for you and, cut it at the 4.5, and I can come back and then I can cut it at, a little lower after that. And it was going to be like double the price. I was like, no, just cut it because it's not, it's tall a little bit, but it's thin because everything's been dying. The grass isn't as thick as it was. He's like, that's wear and tear on my machine. I said, no, that's you trying to take advantage of a customer because just cut it lower and then you don't have to come back every freaking week this time of year because it doesn't grow as much. So I'm throwing my lawnmower guy on the jackwagon train. What's his name? Drew, and I know you probably don't listen to this, but maybe you do. Don't be a jackwagon, man, to your customers.
If he does listen to this, you don't have a lawnmower guy anymore.
That's my boy. There are a dime a dozen around here. So he was just the guy that mowed my neighbor's yard. So I went over to him one day. He was convenient. I'm overpaying him to mow it now anyway. So
that is awesome.
I thought
that's something I would do.
But yeah, so there you go, Drew. Don't be a jackwagon.
Don't be a jackwagon, Drew.
Yeah, just because it's a slow time of year, don't start fleecing your existing customers. All right, that's my jackwagons. Tyler, did that help any? Did that?
Yeah, sure. I'll go with my a pretty consistent one for me is YouTube. They just suck. Basically anything semi-gun related, even in our space of air guns, they don't recognize a difference. So they see something that looks like a gun on the screen and it gets flagged immediately and your views get throttled. It's just all a nightmare. So
Rumble, I recommend Rumble to you, Tyler.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Like I get it. So look, there are other platforms, but none of them have the volume that YouTube does. And that's just the reality.
Here's the thing, Tyler, they got the volume, but if you're not getting out to the volume, what's it matter?
Agreed. But it becomes a necessity, right? So like you can do Rumble, you can do Instagram, Facebook, you can spread this stuff wherever you want, but ultimately like people don't even acknowledge Vimeo or Rumble in a lot of circles, which is a problem. And it takes time for these.
One of those things where the more people that give them the finger and say fuck you,
absolutely,
and move over here and do this. And if you've got people that watch you and want to watch you on YouTube, say, look, start Rumble. It's free. It don't cost. It's just like YouTube. It's free. There's less advertisements. You don't have to deal with all that bullshit advertisement that YouTube throws in there.
Sure.
And you can see the content you want to see. People can be more free to show guns in a manner that were meant to be.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying wearing a panda head, shooting full auto, looking at the camera. That's stupid. Doing cartwheels. It's jackwagonery, which YouTube would probably praise that, and they would probably like that, run amok. But somebody like us that's there to educate and show firearms handled in a safe manner, a fun manner, but yet educating the listener. No, they don't want that. No, hell no. Screw you. We don't want that here. Take that shit somewhere else. Yeah, no. We'll take it to Rumble or wherever. But
I think you just put it. I think you just put it everywhere, right? Like that's the approach.
Well, I mean, yeah, and to be fair, I don't like go out of my way to post, but I've got like an automatic post that the podcast will post to YouTube, but not the video version. It's just the audio version.
Okay.
So if people want to see the video now, they have to go to Rumble. So if you're listening to this and you're like, well, what happened to the videos, blah, blah, blah. Or if you're on the Firearms Radio Network and you're like, yeah, I haven't seen a new post from Talking Lead in a couple of months. Well, go subscribe to Talking Lead's podcast page directly and you'll get all that before anybody else. I still post to Firearms Radio Network. Love those guys, and I'll continue to post there. It's just time frame wise, I don't have time to post to all these different places.
Sure.
So my main subscribers, people who subscribe directly to Talking Lead, are going to get it before anybody else. So they're going to get in on the giveaways, the contest, all the latest hotness before, if you're only listening to us on the Firearms Radio Network. That's just a fact. So there you go. If you want to watch the video, go to Rumble. And it's Talking Lead, all one word, when you're searching for us on Rumble. For some reason, if you put a space in there,
yeah, you're screwed.
We don't come up. So Rumble has its hiccups. It does.
They all do.
It's a new platform, and they're new. They're developing. YouTube, when it first started, they had the same issues.
Sure.
And I'm sure as Rumble gets big and they become a YouTube, then they'll probably become jackwagons and start banning stuff, and then another company will come in and
the cycle just continues.
Yeah, it's cyclical. But as it stands right now, Rumble is pretty free on the First Amendment platform, as long as you're not doing illegal shit like child trafficking and illegal drugs and shit like that. As far as I know.
That's another thing, actually. Now you're gonna get me going. Like, how in the hell? Okay,
here we go.
Like, how do I get flagged for a post that shows a gun on Instagram, but you can go find a video of somebody getting murdered, literally shot in the head, on Instagram, without even the thing that says "see real" or "see video"? Like, what is wrong with that?
Well, that goes back to my point where, if a dumbass is doing somersaults in a Panda head, shooting a full auto, they'll allow that all day long. But if I'm there and I'm trying to show you how to safely handle a firearm, and
well, I think the Panda head is too calm of an example, though, right? Because, like, to some extent, I'm a 14-year-old as well. Like, I would laugh at that initially and then go, "That looks wildly unsafe." But like the videos that I see of people, like I've seen
murder videos
of people getting murdered on Instagram, and you're like, "How is this okay?"
No warnings, no nothing.
Yet I can't post a video.
Yet me shooting a Firebird target.
Yeah.
That's wrong. That goes against their content.
Exactly.
Yeah. And I can't get recommended. I get banned for everything. But I can open up my Instagram feed any day of the week, 4 scrolls into it, and some dude's getting offed in a drive-by at a gas station.
Right.
And
hey, look, I watch that shit. If it's there, I'm going to click on that. I'm going to watch it. But here's the thing. Fair is fair. I'm not saying that shit shouldn't be posted or I don't want that posted. I'm just saying be fair and quit flagging my shit.
Yeah, that's
going against your policies when this shit clearly is 10 times worse or disturbing than anything I've ever thought about posting.
Yeah, I think we're saying the same thing. I think my problem with it is that I don't know. I'm not actually 14, so I don't know what actual safeties there are for kids, right? Like, but I mean, I think you have to some extent, like, put some kind of prevention for like the youth of this country seeing that kind of shit.
Well, it's like firearm companies are doing now with their websites. It's you have to be 18 years of age to
they
to
have
go
to do that.
Yeah.
They have to do that.
They have that's a law. It's mandatory now.
It's not a law, but there's I can't remember what it is. I had to learn about this maybe
the
a year ago.
Consumer Safety Protection.
There's something goofy that changed where basically for them to be like, I'm sure an actual manufacturer could say this way more eloquently and better. For them to continue to get like Google algorithm positivity and all this stuff.
So again, it's an imposed by the tech companies.
It might be. There might be a legal. There might be a legal thing to it, but I don't know if it's a Google thing specifically. I know there was something to do with like the algos that was the impetus for it. But I believe there's actually, whether it's Consumer Safety Protection Commission related or something else, there's actually something that happened where they said, yes, you have to age verify your customer on it, which it's not like anybody can't, fake.
Well, they're
that.
not really asking for your birthday either. They're just, are you over 18? Yes or no.
Well, some of them ask for your birthday. Yeah, they're supposed to do it. Actual manufacturers.
Which again, it does nothing because I can be 12 years old and I can
you just punch in whatever. Yeah.
A fake birth date and then boom, I'm in. So it's useless. Again, it's optics. It's like, it looks like we're trying to be responsible here, but no, you're really not.
Yep.
And I wonder if the Instagram thing is because every murder video I've seen has a description of the Mercedes S-Class.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Well, that's why, so they don't get flagged because
it's only checking the description of the actual content of the video. So unless somebody
they know people are doing that, but yet they haven't made an algorithm to catch that.
Oh, it's because people watch it.
Huh.
That's all they care about is sucking your attention in.
Yeah.
The longer they keep you on the app, the more money they make.
I know a lot of our listeners could care less about this shit. So we'll quit talking about social media bullshit.
We're good. I'm
off
fuck YouTube, fuck Linktree.
But follow Talking Lead on whatever podcast app you listen to. Go to our direct link, and it'll have this logo, the Talking Lead logo, on there. And just subscribe there, and you'll be among the first to get the latest and greatest.
ACHRO bags embrace the art of blending in with a low-vis, everyday carry bag featuring a dedicated, discreet firearm storage system. Designed to meet the needs of modern commuters and travelers seeking both functionality and security, the ACHRO 10-liter sling bag offers an array of organizational options in a comfortable platform. Whether you're a daily commuter, law enforcement professional, or a weekend warrior, this sling bag caters to your lifestyle with utmost precision. The dedicated, discreet concealed firearm compartment is ambidextrous with quick access. An MFT multi-mount platform is included, offering the ability to mount a holstered firearm or other 1.5-inch belt clip accessories, with custom orientation, utilizing a hook and loop system. Cooling, quilted back padding increases comfort for extended use. The ACHRO series is constructed from durable materials that are designed to withstand the elements and rugged environments.
Mission First Tactical is the official tactical accessories provider for the Talking Lead podcast and the Leadhead Brigade. Use the code LEADHEAD for an exclusive 20% discount on all orders.
With this, the AK Corner. And yes, the AK Corner is continuing. The AK Corner has not stopped. It will not stop. Some of you may have heard Pioneer Arms has gone out of business. Who knows what's going on with Pioneer Arms right now? But there's been some big fiasco. All the employees were fired, let go. I did a little social media thing on it, talking about what I knew. The less I know, the better. So I'm trying to stay out of that because that has nothing to do with me. and that's them, and they can deal with that themselves. We might have CJ on one episode and let him give his side of the story. But I'm going to highly recommend he have an attorney with him when he does that show. So
I got to tell you, Lefty, actually, you caused a bit of a stir here because like our logo is PA, right? So like you went live and our social media coordinators saw like, I think the title of your live stream was like, what's going on with PA or something?
PAC.
And, yeah, right. So like, I think she thought it was like about the Pyramid Cup.
Oh, Pyramid Air Cup. Oh.
Yeah, right. And so she like sent me the link and I'm like, this is wholly unrelated. You're fine. Like, leave it alone.
Yeah.
Emily had a meltdown.
Well,
sorry, Emily.
Little Emily, yeah.
Sorry, Emily. No, but we are going to talk about the Pyramid Air Cup. Well, we want to do that.
Good segue.
What about heroes? We got any heroes? Anybody we want to acknowledge that maybe he's not getting the recognition that they deserve is doing some great in our community and our society? I will start. And I was at the gym today.
Asshole. Sorry. Allergies.
Working out, and there's a guy that I think he's like one of the owners, but he's always there cleaning stuff up, keeping it nice and picked up and keeping the machines going and everything. And I've never really talked to him. I always wave and say hi. Well, he came up to me today, and he's like, he goes, I see you in here all the time. He said, I just want to come up and introduce myself. He said, I'm Dan. He's a little Filipino guy. And he's like 4 feet tall. I'm not that much taller, but
Your height.
super nice guy though. Really, really super nice guy. And we got to talking, and I told him what it is that I do, and he said, "Oh yeah, I served in the Navy," and he was like from 1982 to 2001. So he was, back during the like Beirut and all that kind of stuff, and right at the when we invaded Afghanistan and all that shit. So we got to talking about some things, and he's telling me about his time in the service, but just a super nice guy. And I really appreciate him coming up and introducing himself and saying hey, because otherwise I probably never would have. I just kind of, when I'm at the gym, I just kind of leave everybody alone. I'm just there to get my shit done, and then I get out. But Dan, you do a great job at Goals, and I appreciate you. So there you go. Shut up, Ton.
Did the tanning bed at your gym break? Because you're looking awful opaque.
You talking about, dude? I'm still golden brown.
Tennessee brown?
Yeah. But I got my last pool day in this weekend. 93 degrees. Sun's still shining here, baby. It's actually raining. I've got a storm going on right now. So we may lose power. We may lose Ton. I don't know. Oh, shit. We lost Ton. What happened? I hate it when Ton gets kicked out. It's the electrical storms.
That's
there.
Awful. Yeah. He's got really unreliable internet service out there.
I know, being there in Texas. He gets his internet from Dunkin'.
Oh, well.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. That's the
What
problem.
about you, Tyler? You got any heroes?
I was actually going to say Ton, but since you kicked him off, yeah.
Oh, I didn't. Yeah, it was this electrical storm. I mean, I don't know what happened. Oh, wait, I think he's back. Oh, there he is.
Good. There he is.
Oh, Tell me we lost you there for a while, so
he's still
Tyler's just going to give his hero.
Yeah, I was going to say you, but then you weren't there. So
did I not make the jackwagon train for once?
Yeah, no, you're definitely off of it. No, Ton actually is definitely on my hero list because he did not need to, but he came out early to the Pyramid Cup and helped us out for some of the setup stuff, which was really great. And then he also stuck around until after the event was over to help us tear some stuff down, and also made some delicious brownies, of which I got to take an entire bag home of. So kind of the opposite completely of going to the gym. He helped me eat my feelings after the event. So that was really great.
That's why we can eat all those brownies, because we go to the gym.
No, that's why you could probably eat all those brownies. I don't have that same, drive.
Dude, I made brownies this weekend. I've been eating brownies the last 3 days. I love me some brownies.
Well, I don't know what Ton did to these things, but they were addictive. I ate most of the bag before I got home.
I made Tyler the Ghirardelli chocolate brownies with the cookie dough infused.
It was the cookie dough. That's what it was. They were really good.
You remember those, Lefty?
Oh yeah, we had some at the GOA.
Yeah.
They were,
but I went and got the Ghirardelli chocolate ones for him, not just the Betty Crocker chocolate brownies. I went and got the Ghirardelli chocolate for the end of the day wrap up for the crew over there, and I was like, you know what? They kicked ass at the Pyramid Cup. They bust their ass for an absolutely amazing event. They needed some happiness, so I brought the happiness brownies, the Wilford Brimleys of the chocolate cookie brownie.
Wilford Brimley. That's a strong reference. I love that.
That's like grumpy. Are they grumpy brownies?
No, they'll give you diabetes.
I mean, like Wilford Brimley was a grumpy old.
No, Wilford Brimley was the face of the diabetes commercial.
He might still be, actually. I mean,
he's dead.
Is he still alive? I don't even know. Yeah, posthumously, he's still the face. I think they still put him in the commercials.
There you go. So, Ton, you made the hero train for once. How about that?
For once. Thank you, Tyler.
I'm also heavily biased.
Tell us what the Pyramid Air Cup is.
Sure. So the Pyramid Air Cup is an air gun competition with a couple different events built into it. So we do a 100-yard bench rest event. We do a field target event, which for those of you that are completely unfamiliar, which is probably most of your listeners, field target is kind of like 3D archery, but with an air gun and a scope versus a bow. So targets at unknown distances with varying what we call kill zone sizes. So you shoot through the kill zone, it hits a paddle on the back of the target and knocks the target over. And that's how you get points, by knocking targets over. And then we also do a speed silhouette competition that we call the Gunslinger, which is fun. It's 1/10 scale silhouette targets, which are really tiny, at 4 different distances, all the way out to 55 yards. And basically, it's like it's March Madness with air guns. You get put up against somebody else, and whoever knocks them down first wins and advances, until you get to the winner, who ends up taking home like $1,500.
$1,500.
Well, yeah, you think that's a lot? The guy who won Bentrust got $7,500.
Yeah.
No kidding.
Yeah, there's some big money on the line. I think it's like roughly $30,000 in prize money given out over the course of the weekend, and then
wow,
there's probably another 20 or 30 grand in raffle items.
That's more than some 3-gun challenges.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're very fortunate. I mean, we got a lot of industry support this year. Not that we haven't in the past, but there was definitely more this year than in the past. And it certainly paid off for a lot of competitors. Even Ton actually went home with something, which is he doesn't need it. So I don't know why he went home with it. Whatever.
Do you give like a last place?
I was third from last. Thank you very much.
Ton won a raffle for I think, and you won one of the packages. You won 2.
I won 2 packages.
I
won 1 package and I won 1 air gun.
He won a Benjamin Bulldog. Was it a 257 or a 457?
I won the 457.
All right, so he won a Benjamin Bulldog and 457, which is a competitor for Air Force. So I'm sure the gun did not make it home with him.
It's still here.
Yeah, and then he won, I believe, an Air Venturi Avengex, which is one of our guns.
And the Donnie FL package.
Yep, with a Saber tactical chassis, a whole bunch of other goodies as well.
And the Integrix scope.
Yeah, like the new Leapers Integrix scope, which is probably $1,500 or something like that. So I think in total that was like $2,500 package. Yeah,
that's I actually put in for the.
So y'all have some really nice prizes at these events.
God, yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So if somebody wanted to get involved with an air gun competition, I mean, is yours the only one that's out there now, or are there?
No, there are. In terms of the size, I would say there's like 4 that are larger. Right, there's the I think Northeast Air Gun Challenge in New Hampshire. Is it?
Yeah, New Hampshire.
I think it's at SIG's facility. There's RMAC, the Rocky Mountain Air Gun Challenge, which is out in Utah, and then there's Extreme Bentrust, which is in Arizona. And they all kind of have their own take on some of the events, but the 100-yard Bentrust is like kind of the consistent through line of all the events.
Okay, so I got your Instagram pulled up right now. Are these some of the pictures from the event?
Yep. That one on the right-hand side is actually our president getting dunked in a dunk tank, which was kind of funny.
So here's some of the competitors, some of their gear.
Yep.
This guy right here?
Nope.
Yeah, John I think came in 4th or 5th in bench. Yeah, that's Val getting sent under in the dunk tank. That was funny.
That was his daughter dunking him.
Yeah.
What did that guy have on the end of his gun? Holy cow.
There's
all sorts of wild stuff.
Look at that.
Yeah, Hunt Chef catered the whole thing, which was awesome.
So this is a big deal. How many people attend this?
It's a little over 200 competitors, or at least it was this year. It's been pretty steadily growing. I mean, we've been doing it for 8 or 9 years now.
And you are way off. You hit that parking lot over there with that ball.
I took out a spotted owl.
So that's like a fun event. So I assume there's like an entry fee or something like that if you want to compete.
Yeah, you can sign up for any of the competitions. We have a separate website for it, so it's pyramidaircup.com. And I don't know exactly the dates for 2025, but it'll be sometime in late August or early September, most likely somewhere in that ballpark.
Yeah,
congratulations to Val Simmons, who placed 3rd.
Yeah, Val's a stud. He's like the happiest old man in the world.
He's cool as hell. Here's the website. I got the website up for their Pyramid Air Cup.
Okay, let me switch over here.
It's one of my favorite pictures of Tyler.
Oh, I don't smile like that anymore. That was years ago. Yeah, all that joy's gone now.
Yeah.
About 10 pounds lighter.
Maybe, I don't know. Probably not, actually.
Yeah.
So the next event will be next year?
Yeah, 2025. Yep.
Do one a year?
Yep. You got it. Yeah, there's a bunch of, like, you can, so here in Ohio, anyway, we have like 4 different field target clubs, but there's like 50 or 60 all over the country. If that was something you wanted to do, there are places all around the country that are doing 100-yard bench press matches. Obviously not with the prize money and swag stuff attached to it, but if you're just looking to get out and shoot and try out,
is there an age limit?
No. So anybody under the age of 18 would have to be accompanied by an adult, of course. But we've had kids as young as probably 13 come out and shoot.
Yeah, it seems like one of the competitions Ton was in this year, said he got his ass beat by like a 9-year-old or something. Is it?
Oh, that wasn't Metal Madness. Oh, God. Got smoked by a kid at the rimfire competition.
It's not surprising.
Dude. Brutal. These kids are getting quick.
Let's do this before we get further into it. So we did a thing at the Gun Owners of America convention this year. It's the second time we've done this coin challenge.
Yes.
And we gave out 100 coins. And this is the one we did the first time. This isn't the one we gave out at GOA.
Yeah.
I don't have one of those. Gave them all out.
Yes, that's what I gave them all away.
Them all out. But we gave out 100, and they were clear challenge coins with Talking Lead's logo and Firebird Targets logo on it.
Right there.
Yeah. And we ask you, yeah, there it is. We had a list of trivia questions that you had to answer to be eligible for the giveaway. So if you had one of these coins, you could send your email to Ton with your answers. And Ton, what were our questions again? Remind me.
It was what booth number? What was I selling? They had to say, give at least 5 names that you've come up with over the.
Oh yeah, like today I got Air
McLovin. And let's see.
Yeah,
it's
pretty simple.
Yeah, it was.
If you were there, you would have known our booth number, or you could still go get it. I think it was listed on, like it's on my social media. I know.
Yeah, it was send a picture. Send a picture of your coin. What were we selling at the booth? List of names that you had over the last couple episodes.
Pull up the emails, and then that'll jog your memory.
Yeah, and follow Air Force Talking Lead. You had to be following Air Force Talking Lead and Firebird.
And Firebird. There you go.
Yeah,
if you have social media.
Cucumber.
That was one of the names I used.
Yep. Chief Lefty, Deputy Dog, Ivan.
Deputy Dog, Ivan, yeah. I used all those.
Yep. William
It was typically related to whatever our topic was for the show.
That makes sense.
That episode. So
these were good.
One of them was Mad Max, his real name.
Hans, Sergey, Lefty.
Did you watch Mad Max, Tyler?
Max.
It's been years since I've seen, not like any of the new ones, but the old ones. It's been probably like 10 years since I've seen.
He actually had a first and last name. It was.
Hey, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Max
Rodowski or something. I don't know.
I can't even pronounce that crap.
Yeah. They got it. Rockanoski.
Yeah. Robert Wanko. This person went and listed.
Robert Wanko, that was a good one. Robert Wanko was
Secret
President
Service agent.
Ronald Reagan's guy who held the Uzi in the famous picture of when he was assassinated. Yeah, that was Robert Wanko. That was an executive protection episode we did.
This person even listed all of the episodes, Yuri.
Oh wow.
Nice. So how many people that had the coin of the 100? How many people sent emails?
We actually had 6 that actually followed all the rules.
Okay, but how many do we have total?
We got I put all 6 that actually sent the emails. We had 4 or 5 others that weren't there that tried to get in on it that didn't have coins.
Oh, okay. Well, you got to have a coin. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the whole thing. Trying to reward the people that came out to that event. But we do giveaways here all the time. So if you don't attend one of these events, then get in on one of our other giveaways. And oh, by the way, after this, remind me, I'm going to tell everybody for the Pioneer Arms stuff that one Pioneer Arms prize is what you can do. So stand by for that.
Because we had 11 people total that went through. But 6 of them, no, we had 12 total. 6 of them actually had coins and were there.
So the odds were really good. We had 100. I mean, 1 in 100 is still really good odds. But then the fact that not everybody sent the emails because you had to watch the show. You had to listen to the show to find out what you had to do if you had a coin. So of those, only 12 participated, and of those 12, only 6 got the right answers. Okay. So of those 6, 1 through 6, have you assigned numbers to everyone?
Look at my screen, baby.
Because we're going to do a random number generator. Tyler, you want to do the random number generator?
Look at my screen.
Pull one up, sure.
Oh,
Here, just go to my screen.
Hold on. Okay. So Ton's got a random number generator here.
Ton's prepared. Fancy.
He's got the names on there.
Keebler.
Is this an elf?
Keebler.
Keebler got it.
I know who Keebler is.
Yep.
So Keebler, congratulations to Keebler. You have won the Air Guns. What's it called?
The Escape.
Escape. I want to say ecstasy because he's going to be in ecstasy.
Holy crap!
Like a $1,500 prize package with the Firebird Targets, the air gun, the scope, the bipod. So there you go, Keebler. Congratulations. Read his answers. Let's hear his answers. I want to see what names he got of me from the show.
Now I got to go back to his email.
And Keebler, I've been trying the mags out.
Deputy Dog Cucumber, Chief Lefty, Ivan, and William Wallace.
William Wallace, yeah. I did do William Wallace as well.
M50, 65 bio, 50 bio, booth 1106. I'm right across the way from you.
So Keebler was with KCI Mags. When it was just full disclosure, anybody who had a coin, you could be with another company, you could be somebody who attended. We didn't care. It was open to everybody. So
and Stogie Mags.
Oh, Stogie, yeah.
Dude,
we talked about them a little bit.
love that Stogie Mag.
So Keebler, email Ton. He'll need your, I guess, just mailing address, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Email Ton. And he will make sure that that gun gets out to you and the targets. So congratulations. And thanks to everybody who participated.
Holy crap.
Ton and I will probably be doing another challenge coin event soon. But in the meantime, we want to see some Kablooey challenges. Have you come up with a new Kablooey challenge for people to do?
Oh, yeah. We'll be releasing it soon.
I mean, you don't want to challenge people? You don't want to throw it out there?
Oh, no, when you come out here, we will.
Okay. Well, we're going to do one, right? Yeah. But if you guys have an idea for a Kablooey challenge, Kablooey Club challenge, send us your ideas. Email talkinglet@gmail.com, or you can email Ton at
Firebird Target. Ton Jones at Firebird Targets.
Ton Jones at Firebird
giving
Targets.
people your real email?
Oh, yeah.
and shoot us your ideas. But if you want to attempt one, again,
Because
do
they
it
get-
safely.
If I get their email, I could send just as bad stuff back.
Send us your ideas, but then if you've got an idea and you want to attempt it, but do it safely. Okay, follow the rules on the box.
That makes sense.
But be creative. You can still be creative. There's a lot of things.
I got one that just popped into my head. Okay, you got
Is
to
that
wear
what
all
you're
white. Okay, with the new signal markers. Okay, you got to blow it up and then run through the colored smoke and get it impregnated in your clothing. It's like tie dye.
Is it?
I have no idea
Oh.
if this will work, by the way, but I want to find
Does it
out.
explain your?
It is. It's the only eco-friendly chalk on the market.
So it won't stain.
Yeah, but will it
Oh,
get
it
into
will-
my clothes? You know,
Oh yeah,
that's what-
it'll get in your clothes.
all right.
But you can wash it out.
In theory.
Oh my gosh, you should make tie-dye shirts with this thing. Seriously.
We could hang up shirts and
Yes.
then blow the targets up next to the shirts and then sell those shirts.
Yes.
That would be awesome.
I think
Great
we need
idea,
to-
Tyler.
Shh, it just happens every now and
And
again.
know what Tyler just
Patented
did?
here on the Talking Lead podcast.
Tyler just signed
trademark
himself
that.
up to a trip to Texas.
Yeah, whatever. Sounds good. I need a dose of freedom.
Don't tease him with a good time.
Yeah, right.
But for instance, there have been people that did tires. They put the targets on a tire and rolled it kind of in front of
Oh
their
yeah.
target, and they shot the tire. I saw one of
Yeah,
those
she's badass with the revolver. She did it with a 6-shooter.
with a 6-shooter. Yeah,
Yeah.
there have been people with arrows that have done some trick shots with the arrows.
There's an idea. Something just popped
Yes,
into his head.
because Caldwell has a new clay pigeon launcher that'll put our 50 bios on the top.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Yes. So
would be-
not just shooting them from underneath, and you could launch them yourself.
Very cool. Just the target itself.
You can put it on top of a regular clay, and you can put the
Yeah.
50 bios on top and launch them now.
Very cool, and they'll stick. They won't come off.
They stick right to the top.
Very nice.
I think it's called the Claymore.
The Firebird M50 targets are a new low-noise version of our popular 50 bio detonating target. M50 targets are self-contained, pyrotechnic, reactive targets that are legal, safe, and easy to transport. Use the exclusive code TL15 for 15% off all orders at firebirdtargets.com. Firebird Targets is a proud sponsor of the Talking Lead podcast and the Leadhead Brigade. Well, let's talk about the new signal markers. So we just, Tyler kind of alluded to the coolness of them there.
Ton, do you have some? I have some here, I think.
I do not. I blew them up this morning
All right, hang on.
I don't have any.
because you weren't in Pyramid Cup.
I got a box.
I know. I wanted to go.
You should have been in Pyramid Cup.
I know. I should have been.
Yep, where I shot so bad,
He
I
did.
had plenty of free time.
It was really awful. He did pretty piss poor.
Dude,
If I'm
it
being
was-
honest.
I
I'm
shot
usually
so
not this
bad.
mean to him, but I was nice to him earlier. So this is
Yep, let's hold it up. So this
Yeah.
is what they look like in their natural form.
and then this is Ton. Can I talk about this? Sorry.
Yeah, you can go ahead and talk about that.
Okay. So this is the new moderated 65. So we had the moderated 50s, which are Ton. How would you describe them? Less bang.
The moderated 50s are our sharpshooter targets for long range and precision shooting.
Yeah, from a size standpoint, they're like the M65 is just a lower noise signature, but like from a size comparison,
Yeah.
you can see
Yeah,
the
it's a
little
65
larger.
is much larger.
The M50s are smaller sharpshooter target. The M65s are larger, go on the bottom of clay pigeons, more recreational pistol shooting, and a lot more smoke
So you slap these together.
on the back.
Yeah, right. Well,
Yeah.
there's nothing to see on the back.
Yeah.
But yeah,
you put the regular 65 bios. They don't work with the M65.
yeah, you need a regular one.
But you put the 65 bios on the back. You shoot through it with the minimum velocity of 900 feet per second, and it blows out a color burst of 7 different. I think we have 7 or 8 different colors right now.
This one looks like it's green. There,
that
on
one's
this
green.
side.
We did green for the Pyramid Cup.
Is that
Blue.
one puck that you're
That's-
holding up there, Tyler?
It's a big giant thing.
So that's one signal marker right there.
Yes,
yeah. Correct.
that's one.
And you put 165.
So you
Right
have
there.
to use these in conjunction with the
65 by.
Yes, you can
Exploding
use them
targets.
separately
I didn't want to say
with the
reactive targets.
Yes, you can use them separately with center fire at range,
Yeah.
but they work better. You can, because we've had people use them just for testing. We toss them up and hit them with a 12 gauge. It is
This guy.
yes.
Yeah.
At long range with center fire on steel, they do blow up and you get the chalk signature, but it works better if you use them in conjunction with the 65 bio.
Okay. And how do these come in a pack?
3
I
to
mean,
a pack.
3 to a pack,
One
and it's
color.
one color. You don't have mixture colors yet. Might
No.
be something that comes in the future.
Yes. We'll be doing like holiday colors, 4th of July, red, white, and blue.
And what's the MSRP going to be on these?
We think it's going to land at $19.99.
$19.99. Or you might do like a package deal because they got to get the exploding ones with it. You could do like a package deal maybe. Could be something that's coming in the future. Just saying.
Could be. We're working on a bunch of different stuff. We got a bunch of stuff in the works.
So show us that you got a video of these in action, and we want to show that because it's kind of cool.
I got a bunch of stuff. Let me go share screen. Wow, I got to start closing screens.
So what happened if you put this on a box of crayons? If you put the 65 on a box of crayons,
It just makes a big mess. I've already tried it.
I think on like a can of paint.
no,
Nope.
no,
Do not.
don't do that.
If you need to paint your range,
There you go.
It doesn't work as well as you think.
yeah, I believe.
Do
it.
not shoot aerosol cans.
I wouldn't do an aerosol can.
Or I am telling you not to do that. Not that I've never done it.
Right.
For
You do
the
not have
legal
first-hand knowledge.
reasons. Do not do that.
I may have one time stayed at an Airbnb and thought it would be fun to test an air gun shooting cans of paint after this event was over after a Pyramid Air Cup years ago.
Uh-huh.
And I totally underestimated how much paint would spray out all over the lawn.
Those things
Yeah,
are
like
intense.
it rained the next day. Thank the Lord, because we would have gotten in trouble.
All right, here we go. Here is the signal markers. The first look here on the Talking Lead podcast. We can't hear it. There's no audio.
I don't know what I did to the audio.
There's no audio. So tons at the range, Firebird range. He just shot. It's green.
Mm-hmm.
Poof. There's green.
That's
Are you
the
going to do
green.
like all the colors?
I do green and blue on this one. And then the next one, there's the blue.
There's the blue.
And there's the signal marker. That was the release for Pyramid Cup.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that was the product release for Pyramid Cup.
Did you shoot it at the Pyramid Cup?
Mm-hmm.
No, we did a bunch at Pyramid Cup.
That's why I have them. I got to
You got
keep the
some
extra.
videos?
Yeah, that's on my Instagram feed.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's on my Instagram feed. I don't know.
Oh, that's
Depends on if they banned that too.
So if you're doing like those, you're having a baby, and you wanted to let everybody know what if it's a boy or a girl.
Yeah,
You
we
got
the
pink and
gender
blue?
reveals.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got pink, blue, green, red, orange, purple,
What sex would it be if it's green? You're having a lizard.
alien.
You're having an alien.
And we just finished making black chalk for
Black?
Halloween. Black and orange for Halloween.
Makes sense.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
Black and yellow, black and yellow. So we got all
should
those
do-
done.
You should do like team colors too. So for the Titans, you do like the light
Sure.
blue and whatever. For the Green Bay Packers, you do the green and yellow.
Yeah, we don't do light blues. We do blue. We got a blue.
That's okay. Nobody's
Titan
gonna.
blue.
Yeah, it's fine. fine.
Titan blue. Not to
No.
say you won't. If you get NFL licensed signal markers,
No, we're not going to go woke.
that's
I
not.
was gonna say, that'll never happen.
Yeah, we can't go that
Tunnel
far.
Tunnel have to kneel in the videos before he shoots them.
Exactly.
Well, you can do them unlicensed and just say your favorite team colors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they can buy multiple packs and get different colors, and they can match them up to whatever team.
Now, if these chalks mixed with like a red and a blue make an orange or yellow, I'm sorry. What colors make orange? Red, yellow, right?
Red and yellow.
Yeah, red, yellow. Would that get an orange? Have you tried that?
No, I have not tried that.
Yeah. So here's a question. Okay, I haven't tried this either. I assume if you wanted to stack them, you could, right? But you'd have to shoot it with something pretty powerful. But if you put two in there, like two 65s, right? Would you get a nice dual color effect?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
So
It
you
is-
tried that.
Yes, I have. It's pretty bad.
How many can you do?
Do you need two?
I've done 3 so far.
Okay.
Do you
And I did
need
it with the 6.5 Creedmoor. You need something fast.
Yeah.
do you need a 65 for each one of those?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, yeah. So that's a whole other thing, right? Because would the first 65 pop, or does it get set off by the other one? Because there's nothing hard backing it, really.
If you have to have a very fast projectile to detonate it,
Create the friction.
Yeah, you need velocity.
Okay. What if I put a pellet tin, since that's like small amount of metal, behind it, get a bigger boom?
You just need to increase your safety distance.
Of course. Absolutely. I am all about the safety distance.
You could always say, "Ton, in theory."
In theory.
Right. Hypothetically, if I was going to try this,
Yeah,
we should get together and do a scientific experiment.
we should. You know what? This is white lab coats. We got to paint the lab coats colors. I'm a genius. Let's do it.
This is happening. This is happening.
I like it.
This needs to happen.
I have all these awful ideas when I talk to you guys.
That's funny. So you guys could go to firebirdtargets.com and you can use the code TL15 and get 15% off. Save
Yes, you
yourself a
can.
little dough and have some fun. I mean, this is the perfect time of year to get out, do some range time. What holiday? You got Halloween coming up. We got Thanksgiving coming up. What else we got?
Every day is a holiday, bro.
Christmas.
Christmas is going to be here before you know it.
Green and red for Christmas. You get black and orange for Halloween. Thanksgiving, I don't know. What color's Thanksgiving?
Brown?
Brown. You got a brown one?
Any 4 colors.
Try and mix and match. But there you go. So when will those be available?
We're hoping they're all ready for packaging right now. We're waiting on. Actually, what are we waiting on?
Yeah, what are you waiting on?
You.
Probably me to get back. And I just got back.
Well, there you go. So
I think
you're
they
back.
were just waiting on me. So it might be actually going out as soon as next week.
They're hearing this. Well, check the social medias, check the website. They'll be out soon. But all the other ones, the 65 bios, the M50s, the 50 bios, you got the
M65s will be going live, I think, next week.
Next week? Okay. And the code works on all those. So use the code
Yes.
TL15. You get 15% off
Anything on our website.
anything on the website. So there you go. As I was saying earlier about the for you Pioneer Arms winners who won something from Pioneer Arms and didn't receive it yet, email me, talkinglead@gmail.com. Let me know what it was that you were supposed to have received, and send me your shirt size, your address, because I'm going to need to know what state you're in, and whether you're a left-handed or right-handed shooter. Like I said, we've got some other sponsors and friends of the show that are stepping up to kind of help fill that void of not getting that stuff from Pioneer. So I really apologize. I hate what happened. It's beyond our control. The people at the employees at Pioneer were all caught off guard with this too. Completely caught them off guard. They were unaware. I mean, when somebody comes in and tells you to get the hell out, I mean, you gotta leave. So, that's where we're at with it. But we're going to take care of you listeners. And the AK corner is not affected by this. We're still doing it each and every month. So next month we'll have another episode of the AK corner. We still got the AK versus AR episode that may be next month. I don't know when we're going to do that yet. I got to get with Dooley, and we got to get our AR versus AK teams together. So that's going to be a fun episode when we do that.
AKs.
But the AK corner, like I said, not affected by this at all. Our Mission First Tactical, SEAL One, still sponsors of the AK corner. They're going to take care of you lead heads. We're going to still do giveaways. We'll probably have some other people step up. Maybe we get Ton to throw in some Firebird targets to help fill the void there as well. But there you go.
AKs are better. Listener, you suck.
Ton having fun with his laser engraver.
And Lefty's, that's what happens when he leaves his
don't ever, unless you want it engraved on, don't ever leave anything at Ton's house, because he will stick it in his laser engraver and put something on there.
There's a popper target with my face on it. It's awful.
That's hilarious.
It's badass.
There was something else we were going to talk about. What else were we going to talk about? We talked about the Pyramid Air.
I went to CMMG, the Outpost, the whole road trip.
So CMMG has this thing every year where they invite some media people out and shoot some new and exciting stuff. Is there anything you talk about?
Yes, they're BR3 and BR4. Holy shit, bro.
No, what is that?
They have the CMMG. I posted that. Let me see if I can pull it up. I am referring to it as the Mini 14 Killer. This thing is probably one of the most badass rifles I've picked up in a while. I mean,
When you say Mini 14, the Ruger Mini 14, is that what you're saying?
Just all styles of the Mini 14 in general.
Yeah.
This thing.
So it's a 5.56.
The BR4, I believe, is just in 5.56. The BR3
BR549
is going to be coming out in, let me pull up CMMG's website. There it is. Present, share screen, share. This thing is insane.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like a Magpul stock.
Yes, it is. It just fires.
Holy
like
shit! It's
dream.
$2,000.
And by all means, this thing ran like a dream. I mean,
now is this a semi-auto?
Semi-auto, front charging. Let's see if I can get a
Side charging?
yeah, it has the
like the MP5?
yes.
Okay.
Let's see if there's other pictures of it. This thing, when I ran it, I actually most guns you pick up and you run it once or twice, you're like, oh, okay, that's fun. Not a big deal. I actually grabbed a couple mags and kept firing this thing over and over again. It was enjoyable to shoot. I mean, really enjoyable. I've ran it a couple times in 6.5 Creedmoor and 308. The BR3 is in 6.5, 308, and a couple other calibers. I'm getting the BR3. Not a big 5.56 fan.
So it's the BR3 308?
Yes, BR3 308, and I'm actually the one I ordered was the BR3 65 Creedmoor.
And will these take any standard AR mags, or they have
Yes, I
proprietary?
believe no, they're standard. That's one thing I did look at. They're running some Magpul mags.
Okay. So
But
See,
it
it's
was
a 14.5. I assume with the break on there, it's over 16.
yes,
Okay.
it was just a dream to shoot.
pin and welded.
Has to be.
Yeah, it is. These are California compliant, surprising, and it was just an absolute pleasure to shoot.
What's the weight on these?
It's got to be pretty light.
It is. Let me pull up the specs.
Yeah, the handguard is almost skeletonized.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, barrel caliber, gas block.
Don't give it.
7.7 pounds.
Okay, 7.7 pounds.
Length 36.5 inch.
Roll back up there, if you would, top of the page to the gun itself. And so, are we standard bolt carrier group there? Standard. What are we talking about with the upper and the lower here?
And you know how the Descent has? It has that. The new. I don't even know what you call it anymore.
But none of the lower or the upper is AR compatible.
No.
Assume just the handguards and magazines.
Yes. It's all their proprietary build off the Descent. And I mean it's all built off of this style platform right here. There's the Descent.
It's like the Mutant.
God, I love that gun, the Mutant. Yeah, it's all built off of this style right here.
Okay.
But
piston.
It was just such a dream when I got a hold of that thing. I couldn't believe how stable that platform was.
Nice.
Even running that mag, going from target acquisition, it was just so easy and simple. I was like, this is going to be my new truck gun. Before I left, I ordered one. I was like, yep. Like, I left the range, left shoot. We tested the gun, ran probably 6-7 mags through it, and went over and got a hold of my buddy that was there. And I said, no, I need to order one. He's like, well, we are doing most everything today just to show these off. I'm like, no, I'm ordering one today. So this is what I ordered right here. And that is what I ordered right there.
So you got the greenish color?
Yeah, it's
So like olive drab or something?
Yeah,
Really?
midnight bronze.
Now that looks like that's a 18-inch barrel.
That one is the full length. Let me see technical specifications.
20-inch. Yeah, so that one's not pin and welded, so you can change your breakout on that one.
Yeah.
Well, if you have somebody that knows what they're doing, you could do it with the...
We don't promote that.
Oh, sorry. I mean, you're still putting something, that you're going to pin and weld back on it, of course.
Well, as long as you repin and weld it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's what I ordered before I left.
Very nice. Well, we'll have to let us shoot that when we come down for
it's
the
gonna
lab.
happen.
The lab test
is going to happen. That gun, I went back and fired that 4 or 5 times even after I ordered it. I was like, this thing was so much fun. Just such a pleasure to shoot.
When Dr. McFeely and Dr. What's the other one from Grey's Anatomy?
Who do you like?
When we come out, that's us.
You get sucked in with the significant other up there.
Yeah.
Never watched an episode a day in my life.
Neither have I.
Yeah, I used to have to watch that. So. Dr. McFeely and something, I can't remember what he was, but yeah, Grey's Anatomy. Grey's Anatomy reference there. So I'm building a new a new gun. So we had the guys from Avidity Arms on not too long ago, and we were talking about the PD9, and then they also are making a AR. I think they call it the SAR, something like that. Let me pull this up.
You got to talk to Pinkus.
Well, he might have talked to
Rob.
Yeah, he might have talked to Rob.
Which one did you talk to? Rob or Pinkus?
Yeah. Was it a Rob day or was it a Pinkus day?
Right.
It was a Rob day. It was a good day.
Oh, Rob. He talked to Rob.
That's good.
So this is the AR that they're making there. So they make their own billet lower. So I ordered one of their lowers. And I'm going to make a build off that. I ordered a 12.5-inch barrel, but I think I want to go down to like a 7.5-inch barrel and make it look more like that Dissident that you just pulled up.
Descent,
whatever it was called.
It's as bad as you and yeah, but
too.
Ask him to say Kraken.
Hey, lick my
better yet, ask him to say Kara.
the Kraken of my assin. Ton. So I'm going to be building one of those. I'll be using Mission First Tactical furniture. I've got the handguard here, but if I do the smaller barrel, then
you could put a suppressor in there too.
I think well, it depends on the size because that won't fit the can. But I want to get one of the Huxworks muzzle devices and kind of countersink it into this because they got some pretty cool muzzle devices. I can't remember what theirs are called right now either.
Yeah, just got mine in.
Ass. Open them. So what are they called? Because you got them right there. I'm trying to find a name and you got it right there. The
QD muzzle device 556.
No.
Let me look at my order form.
Anyway, we talked about them on the show before with Huxworks. There's so many products that I've been going lately.
Muzzle brake.
My mind
QD,
is
762.
Saturated.
Muzzle brake QD 556.
But they're for their product. So you don't remember what they're called either.
No.
That's just the muzzle that it's going to go over. So
yeah.
Anywho, that's coming. So I got to build. I'll show you guys pictures once I get everything all figured out on what I'm going to build. But I am using, that. What's it called?
The Blasphemy.
The Blasphemy. Thank you. Jeez. How long is that? Is that like 4 inches?
Don't ask my wife.
I was going to say he doesn't know. Yeah, no.
He exaggerates. So whatever he says, knock 2 inches off.
Yeah.
It looks like it's about 3 1/4, maybe.
Actually,
is that supposed to be like flash hider muzzle, just like muzzle blast deflection, or
pushes everything forward?
Okay.
Pushes the.
I
got another one. There's the Blasphemy, and then there's another one. I can't remember what it's called.
I'll look at
Did you just get the Blasphemy, or did you get the other one too?
No, just the Blasphemy.
Okay. But
I've heard really good things about their cans.
Yeah,
they're pretty badass.
Yeah. And you may or may not be hearing more about Huxworks on the Talking Lead podcast. Just saying, but I can't say.
Can you say her name?
Her name?
Mm-hmm.
Huxworks. Yeah, I can say.
No, can you pronounce her name?
Huxworks.
Kara.
They were actually going to be on the show today, her and Evan, but they're digging ditches.
Kind of like you with pronouncing people's names.
Kind of like you and eating donuts and Cheetos. All right.
I finished my Cheetos before I got on this time.
The idea of bringing on and procuring the farm-to-table beef aspect was high on my list. Being a third-generation farmer, I really focused on the elements of how healthy my life was and needed to be, and I wanted to send that same message and bring that same value to the consumers that are outside. So Whiskey River Beef came to fruition at the beginning of 2023, and here we are today.
Go to whiskeyriverbeef.com today to order. Visit us on Instagram at Whiskey River Life and on Facebook at Whiskey River Beef LLC. Whiskey River Beef is a proud sponsor of the Talking Lead podcast and the Leadhead Brigade. Use the code TalkingLead10 for 10% off all orders.
So any other news with Pyramid Air?
Oh, sure. Well, we've always gotten new stuff.
Pyramid Air is always coming out with a bunch of
later
badass
this
shit.
week.
Ooh, later this
Our
week.
new Avengex carbine. So this is a little tactical carbine guy. Overall length is about 36.5 inches, I think, with this thing fully extended. So somewhere in like the 33 ballpark right there. But
what caliber?
177, 22, and 25. So this is, for comparison's sake, the longer brother. So you can see it's considerably longer in the standard form. So this new carbine is
ton. That's ton. And then the other one, hold the other one up. That's me.
So got that dropping. Also some. So this gun is completely modular. So you can change.
Coming with the bipod and everything?
No, it doesn't come with the AccuTac.
Okay.
But you wish it did, because
I do.
These are freaking sweet.
But then the price would go up like $400.
That is about right. Yeah, somebody's been looking.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. So the gun's completely modular, so you can change barrel length, caliber. You can change this bottle out for a tube or a larger bottle if you prefer. The gun comes in a bunch of different stock styles. So you have the tactical here, and then we have like wood stocks, synthetic stocks, bullpup configurations as well, and you can change it all yourself, which is pretty neat.
That gun is a badass tack driver, let me tell you.
And what's the base price on that?
So they start at $499, I believe, for the synthetic stock version. I think the tacticals, like with a tube, not this bottle, is $529, $530, something like that.
So Tyler, are you guys trying to get more involved with, I don't want to say changing laws, but getting air guns added to hunting?
Sure.
Be able to hunt with them?
Yeah. So we sell a whole host of big bore air guns, that you would use for big game hunting, including the Air Force line of stuff, the Texan line. We work with an organization called the ASA, the Air Gun Sporting Association, and their main goal is basically to talk to the states and also the federal government about getting new hunting regs put on the books, seasons opened up for air guns, basically doing everything they can to make sure that those that want to hunt with air guns can. And I want to say since the inception, which is a couple of years ago now, we went from like 24 states that have some form of big game regs on their books. I believe I want to say it's over 30 or 35 now. So they've done pretty solid work, just like whitetail and some of those kind of core species. But yeah, it's grown pretty substantially even in the last year or two. States like Tennessee, Arkansas, like they all put some form of regs on their books for air guns to hunt.
Cool. So what have you got pulled up there, Ton, that you're showing?
This is Pyramid's website. It's the air gun hunting map that Pyramid Air has gone above and beyond to help the community. You pick a state, and you can go and see the hunting laws and what you can hunt in each state. Like, go to Florida, and it tells you what you can hunt, like
with air guns,
PCP arrow shooting with air guns with a restraining line attached to the arrow. So it tells you Pyramid Air has gone out and put together this website.
Very nice.
Where it tells you what animal, what caliber you can go hunt, and it gives you all the resources for the hunting community. So this
Click on
map
Tennessee. What's Tennessee say?
It says you need more UV light. So this is the armadillo, beaver, black bear,
Yep.
bobcat, bullfrog, coyote, crow, elk, Eurasian collar dove, fox, groundhog, grouse, mink, muskrat, possum, otter, pigeons, quail, rabbit, raccoon, rails, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah, I don't even know what some of these are.
River otter, skunk, small game, see individual species, beaver, bobcat, fox, grouse, mink, muskrat, other, there's a whole list. Squirrel, turkey, weasel,
Raccoons.
white-tailed deer during firearm season only, 35 caliber or larger, PCP only. Yep.
What's PCP?
Pre-charged pneumatic.
Yep, that's a gun that has a like this, that like the Avengex, for example, that has a onboard air cylinder. So this bottle here, or a tube as well, that you pre-pressurize with air from either a hand pump, a tank, or a compressor.
Okay.
And that holds your air so that, then you get X amount of shots before you have to refill it. So like on most big bores, it's usually anywhere from 2 to 5 shots that are.
Yeah. So pretty much everything in Tennessee. That's kind of cool.
No.
Yeah. You
Look
can
at
also
Texas.
search by if you're right. Well, that's because way more stuff exists in Texas. So.
That's what I was going to say. There's more shit in Texas.
Yeah, but like if you go up to the top of the screen there, like you could search it by game type as well. So it says right under airgun hunting laws there.
Does it say trespassers on there?
That's very south in Texas where that happens. No.
Is that where the guy got shot in the face here recently?
What happened?
What?
I don't know. I heard on the news today. There was these kids that were like filming or scouting out places to film, and they were on somebody's property or just right outside their property, and they were leaving a note or something, I guess, to ask them if they could film there. And they had cameras, and the wife called the husband, said somebody's trespassing our property, and he came and he shot some kid in the face.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
What is the deal right here with Mississippi?
What's nothing going on? Can't hunt?
White-tailed deer only on private land. Because I just did the big game hunt. Big game in a good portion.
Yep.
Small game species, Hawaii and Mississippi. Predator species.
Which is not entirely accurate, I think. So the problem is that some of the states are pretty ambiguous with the way they word their regulations. So it's not exactly clear whether or not they allow air guns. So part of what the ASA does is reach out to either the DNR or the Bureau of Land Management, whoever handles hunting regulations in a given state, to get clarification. And some states are.
Do you guys have your own lobbyist?
Say again?
Do you have your own lobbyist?
That's essentially what the ASA is a lobbying firm for the industry. Yeah.
But Tennessee and Idaho have actually outdone Texas in waterfowl. Wow.
Take that.
No
Bunch
kidding.
of liberals in Texas.
Sorry, not all of us.
Cool.
Hang
So
out.
you guys can go to Pyramid Air's website. You can check this out. That's great that you guys have provided this resource. That's awesome.
Yeah.
If you're interested in doing some air gun hunting, at least you can get a base idea. Now, you're going to want to check with your local wildlife agency there and just confirm and make sure. But that's pretty cool. So I need to get an air gun now, I guess.
Yeah.
We know a couple people.
we probably help with that.
Maybe you guys could hook me up with a industry pricing on one of those.
Maybe, just maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
The other thing I should probably mention, since the last time we talked, anyway, we're kind of in a constant state of expansion here. It would seem we have actually added about 400 or 500 SKUs worth of firearms ammunition to the website. So that's cool. And that list is going to balloon even higher than that here soon. So we've got all sorts of stuff out there, 9mm, 223, 5.56, everything that.
Also regular firearm ammunition.
Yeah,
right?
correct. Yeah, just the ammo for now.
But good prices. What's 1,000 rounds of 9 going for?
You'd have to go to the website and look. But one thing that we do that nobody else does is we started this with airgun ammo back when the company started. We do a buy 3 get the 4th one free, and at least for the time being, I don't know how long this is going to last. We do that on firearms ammo as well. So, some of the prices might be a little higher than what you see elsewhere, but it's set up to factor in that buy 3 get the 4th free. So if you're buying in bulk, come see us, and we'll get you taken care of.
Very cool.
And they're going to be carrying.
Do we have a discount code set up with you guys?
I don't know. Maybe.
I can't remember if we set one up or not. I don't.
We can either do that, or we can do like an affiliate link situation. Either way, sure, we can make something work.
Okay, we'll talk about it. I just couldn't remember if we had one set up. Sometimes I forget. My bad.
Got a lot of them, I'm sure.
Because they're
there you go.
also carrying cutting edge. They will be carrying.
Is that defensive ammo?
Yep.
That's
Focus. Oh, wait. It's because I'm.
Had it. There it is. He's got the world's smartest camera, but it doesn't focus.
He doesn't know how to focus.
It's because
Focus.
I'm crooked.
Bofus? There it is.
Wait,
Cutting edge ballistics.
wait a minute. Well, who rates their ammo at 1,303 feet per second? I kind of like that.
I guess those guys.
It's oddly specific.
Yeah, I actually ran it across the chronograph, and it was so damn close within 3. I was like, damn. I had a caller after I called and gave her crap about that. I had to call her back and apologize for giving her crap. I was like,
So there you go, lead heads. A lot of new stuff from Firebird Targets, from Pyramid Air. Go check them out. Visit their websites, visit their Instagrams. And the discount code TL15 at Firebird Targets. You can get 15% off. And then Tyler and I will talk and try to get you guys set up with a little discount there at Pyramid Air too to help with the holidays coming up. So
There you go.
these things would make great gifts for the holidays that are coming up.
yeah, they got a bunch of ammo.
So check them out. Make sure you support our other sponsors, Mission First Tactical. Use the code LEADHEAD, get 20% off anything at Mission First Tactical. And they've got the new chest rig out. And let me show you guys this. So you're really going to like this. They showed it to me at GOA. We'll get it there. So this is their new chest rig.
Shit.
So it's pretty sweet.
Fat people friendly too.
So put your binoculars in there. It's got a place for your drinky drink, your night vision, your multi-tools, your pew-pew. So obviously, with Mission First in their bags, they've made them very nice for your EDC carry. And I think they've got like a couple of different options for the straps for the back. Is that showing up?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And not just because they make good shit. The people there at Mission First are actually really cool people. So when you get a company that makes good products and their employees don't suck ass, that's another reason to support them. They got kick-ass employees and their product doesn't suck. So go buy their shit because they're awesome people.
They are awesome people, but again, the products are awesome too. So everything from the bags to your AR accessories. I was showing a handguard earlier that they've got their grips that they have. They've got muzzle devices. They have, of course, you see me pretty much every episode with my drinky drink, my M18 smoke. That's my favorite. I've got like 4 or 5 different ones, but this is my favorite one. I always do my one because Ton, he put his little signature of love on there for me.
And a story on the other side.
See, you got it when he figured out how to make the machine work. I got it when he didn't know what he was doing.
You were a test subject.
So everything's like way too dark or way too bright. You can't tell what's what.
Just wait.
But iron sights, they've got new iron sights out there at Mission First Tactical. So go check them out. And they're the official, I guess, Marine. So if you're a Marine, they have these drinky drinks with different Marine themes on them. So that's kind of cool too. So if you're a Marine, go check them out, and you can get some specialized swag for you guys. And then Seal 1 is done for all your gun cleaning needs. You can use the Seal 1. I think I did verify that this is safe for use on air guns too. So when you're cleaning and doing your air guns, you can use the Seal 1. All natural, bio, just like the Firebird Targets, safe for the environment, which means it's more safe for you. So as you're getting all these chemicals on your hands and stuff, you don't have to worry, 20 years from now.
Drink it. Oh, wait.
Don't drink it. But it does smell good. Oh, yeah, I have used it for a little cologne before a date every now and again, So
How'd that work out for you?
Oh, I got lucky. So.
Lefty got lucky.
Seal 1, use the code LEADHEAD. You get 25% off. That's the strongest discount in the industry right there. You're not going to get a better deal on Seal 1. And that's just on their website. Now, I know you can buy this on, they've got it on Amazon. Now, you can buy their stuff on Amazon. But look, because sometimes they might be running a deal on Amazon and you might get a better deal than you can from me, but I doubt it. And then, as I told you guys, Keltec, the code no longer works there. So we've been working on doing something a little different with them on the codes and the discounts with Keltec. But check their site out. They're always running deals with their stuff too. And then who am I forgetting? Ton. I think that's everybody. Oh, Whiskey River Beef.
Whiskey River.
I mean, this is grill out season right now. This is the time of year where people are grilling out steaks and burgers and all the tasty meats there. Whiskey River Beef has got you covered. You guys can buy anywhere from I think you can get a whole cow to an eighth of a cow, all the way down to an eighth of a cow, or just individual cuts. You've got some very nice tomahawk steaks that you can get. They've got the ribeyes. They've got it all. You tell them what you want, and they'll deliver it right to your door fresh. And this is better than anything you're going to get at any of these supermarkets. Yeah. This stuff is whiskey mash fed from start to finish, and it just adds a whole nother level of flavor that you've never experienced before. And Ton can attest. He's had it.
The Whiskey River beef is just absolutely amazing. And I've been calling and giving Prentice hell because he needs to send me another package, or I'm going to come up there and cut his legs off.
He probably doesn't want that. So
yeah, and then he won't be able to go to the gym with you.
That's right. We won't be able to have my gym buddy there.
I will hobble him if I don't get more dead cow in my freezer.
But like all of our sponsors, Talking Lead discount, it's Talking Lead on this one. Talking Lead 10, then you get 10% off. I need to get him to do a TL or something like that, but it's Talking Lead 10, you get 10% off anything there at Whiskey River Beef. You got to check their website constantly because they're always going through inventory there. So
quickly too, they go through a lot of inventory.
Yeah, it goes quick, but he gets it back up quick too. They got a lot of cows there on that Whiskey River farm.
Everybody wants his meat,
and they're growing. Everybody wants his meat because it's so good. But that's all I got for now. Did we cover everything you guys needed to cover? Talk about everything?
All good, man.
Yeah. Are you guys going to have any deals coming up? The holidays, you got like Black Friday and, all these other sales.
Always count on it.
So
I read an article the other day that said the holiday season's sales season anyway is getting pushed up even further. So it's probably going to start here like the minute Halloween's over, you're going to start seeing all these sales pop up now. So I would assume Pyramid Air will be no exception.
This is the time of year to start buying stuff because this is where people are trying to blow out their inventory and get ready for new inventory. So,
and we're just going to blow shit up.
And we're just going to blow shit up.
Yes.
Oh, and if there's something in particular you would like us to blow up, email me, talkinglead@gmail.com, and Ton and I will try to make that happen. So, that's it, guys. That's all I got. Appreciate everybody tuning in. And like I said, if you were Pioneer Arms Corps winner of a prize, email me, talkinglead@gmail.com. If I've not already got in touch with you, I think I've got in touch with most everybody. But we are going to take care of you. We've got some things lined up to help with that. Probably not going to be a gun, sorry, but We're always giving away guns, so maybe you'll get in on the next one. I mean, we've had listeners that have won multiple guns on this show over the years.
I haven't.
We take care of our listeners. So until the next episode, Leadheads, as always, keep your loved ones close
And your firearms closer.
baby.
She said she may not just